Go.
Hey guys, Dave, Keto Jew, another episode of Cooking with the Keto Jew. Ironically, since today is Lent, can't have any meat. Not for me, but for my wife. I could eat all the meat today. So what we're going to be doing today is some salmon and some Brussels sprouts. I have to redo them since the previous ones were cooked with bacon in them. So what we're going to do, first we're going to start.
By the way, today's not Lent, it is the season of Lent.
Well, it's a season
Today
of
is
Lent.
Friday. You're not supposed to eat meat on Friday.
So today is not Lent, but it's the day where people who suck can't partake in bacon. So I have a mix here of olive oil, lemon juice, Tabasco sauce, and I use this just to baste the skin of the fish so that there's a surface for the spices to adhere to. For the fish, I use Seafood Magic and garlic lovers. You can season the skin pretty heavily because most of this will burn off or cook off. So once that is seasoned, put it onto the already hot pan.
What setting is it on?
It's on 6, which is medium to medium high.
You put anything in the pan?
No. So the pan is dry. So you put some more butter on there.
Look, there's no gray meat.
You're done with that. At this stage, you can now put the Brussels sprouts to fry.
What was in that pan?
So in the pan, instead of using bacon lard, since I can't use it, it's obviously bacon, it's homemade garlic butter.
How do you make the homemade garlic butter?
I crushed garlic, melted butter, and there you have garlic butter. So
You don't have a ratio to it?
as much as you like. If you like a whole bunch of garlic, put a whole bunch of garlic in.
What'd you just sprinkle over it?
So the same seasoning that I had on the other side.
There's the garlic clovers.
Yep. So now into the Brussels sprouts, you can reduce the heat a little bit.
What was it on before?
It was on 6, I have it now down to 4. Start putting your cream cheese. Keep it moving. Just kind of move it around so that the heavy cream doesn't burn. Again, for this full brick of cream cheese, at this point, flip the salmon. So while that is cooking, into the Brussels sprouts, I put everything seasoning by Flavor Guard. And since we can't have actual bacon, use vegan-friendly Flavor Guard with no real bacon in it. And it's the only time I'll use something vegan. I don't know why those guys don't like meat. So as you can see with just the Brussels sprouts, they really seem to soak up the heavy cream. So you can add more to keep it as creamy as you like it. Keep stirring it and mixing it. And this is pretty much just a Brussels sprout only version of either the spinach or the mix we made the other day, which was Brussels sprouts and broccoli. The main difference being here, we're cooking it with the garlic butter instead of bacon. What I like to do is flip the fish fairly regularly. The bottom, because of the amount of spice we put, will look like it's blackened, but it's perfectly fine. If you look at the top here, you'll see about how much is cooked. I like my food a lot rarer than my wife, so for me that's almost done. So I'll pull mine off shortly. As we can see, the Brussels sprouts are almost done. What we're going to do with the Brussels sprouts, empty scoop by scoop
Why don't you just scrape it in there?
Because it'll spill all over the place until you get it down to about this much. Because of how the pan curves, it'll go everywhere. I speak from experience.
You're just not very good at it, because I can do it.
You know what? I don't have to be very good at that, because I'm very good at the cooking part.
Maybe you need to practice more.
So as before, while it's still hot, mix this up.
Is the fish done?
Fish is almost done. My fish is pretty much done. And as it's getting towards the end, I just put a little bit of salt on it.
Was that just regular salt, or is that sea salt?
It is sea salt. There is no regular salt in this house. The regular salt went into the trash, and it's all either iodized sea salt or Himalayan sea salt.
Fancy.
Yes, very. So for me, my piece is done.
Why is that one your piece? Why
'Cause
don't
it's
I have the
thicker.
smaller piece? That one's
That's
smaller.
not the smaller piece.
Yeah, it is.
You want this piece?
It may be slightly thicker, but that one's still smaller, I would think.
Yep, but then you're gonna have to wait because of how thick this is. It's gonna take a lot longer for it to cook.
Well, that's fine. I don't want to eat as much, though, as you do. See how he cooked his fish? You can see where it's still pink in the center. It's not gray, people. It's pink.
She's got jokes.
Yes, I do.
So this is getting real close to being ready. So I will not keep you guys for the whole length of the video, but as you can see, this will pretty much be a serving of dinner. Good fats in the fish, good fats in all of the heavy cream and the cheese, your fiber from the Brussels sprouts, and all in all, a good keto meal. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Cooking with Dave the Keto Jew. Have a good weekend, folks.